Okay, so continuing on arithmetic progression, question number 7 in exercise 2. Find the 31st term of an AP whose 11th term is 38 and 16th term is 73. So try to find the 31st term. Pause the video and check your answer with the answer I'm going to provide. Okay, so we'll find the solution for the given question. 11th term is given as 38, so we can write it as A11 is equal to 38, and 16th term is given as 73, so A16 is equal to 73. And you also know that generic term of the AP is given as An is equal to A1 plus n minus 1d, where A1 is the first term, n is the term number, nth term number, and d is the common difference, and an is the nth term value. So now we are given A11 and A16, so we'll put this A11 is equal to 38 and A16 is equal to 73 in this equation for the generic term formula. So we'll get A11 is equal to 38 is equal to A1 plus 11th is the term, so 11 minus 1, 10d. So A1 plus 10d is equal to 38. Similarly, A16 is equal to 73, and putting in this equation 1, so we'll get A1 plus substitute n by 16, so we'll get 16 minus 1, 15d. So A1 plus 15d is equal to 73. So consider this as second equation and this as third equation. We'll subtract second equation from the third equation. So third minus second will get A1 plus 15d minus bracket A1 plus 10d is equal to 73 minus 38. So A1 will get cancelled. So 15d minus 10d is equal to 5d. 73 minus 38 is equal to 35. So d is equal to transposing 5. We get 35 by 5. 5 7 ja 35. So we get d is equal to 7. The common difference is 7. Now, using this common difference, we'll substitute the value in first or second or third equation. So we can put it in second equation. So we'll get a1 plus 10 into 7, since d we have identified as 7 is equal to 38. So transposing a1 is equal to 70, we get a1 is equal to 38 minus 70, which becomes minus 32. So your first term is minus 32. Now they have asked for 31st term, so we can put in the generic term formula is replace n by 31. So we'll get a31 is equal to a1 plus 31 minus 1, that is 30 into d. So now put the value of a1 that we have found out, which is 32, and put the value of d, which we have found it as 7. So we'll get minus 32 plus 30 into 7, which is equal to 210, minus 32 plus 210 is equal to 178. So 178 is the 31st term of this AP. So this is how you need to solve the question. Okay, so moving on to the next question, question number 8, similar to the 7th question. The arithmetic progression consists of 50 terms, of which the third term is 12 and the last term is 106. Find the 29th term. So this is similar to the prior question. Only thing is here they have said it as last term. Since they have said 50 terms, it means the last term is nothing but the 50th term. So I've given in it, solve the question and check, pause the video and check the answer with the answer I'm going to solve. Okay, similarly, here what is given is third term is A3 is equal to 12, last term is 106. And since know that the AP consists of 50 terms, which means the last term is nothing but the 50th term, so we can safely say that A50 is equal to our 50th term value is 106. So now it becomes similar to your 7th question. So now we know the generic term formula is equal to An is equal to A1 plus n minus 1d, where A1 is the first term, d is the common difference, n is the term number and nth term number, and an is the nth term value. So now replacing the value of a3 and a50 in this generic term formula, so we get a3 is equal to a1 plus 3 minus 1, that is the third term, so 3 minus 1 2d, so a1 plus 2d is equal to 12. Similarly, a50 is equal to a1 plus 50 minus 1 into d is equal to 106. So taking this as second equation and third equation, subtracting the second equation from third equation, we're going to get a1 plus 49d minus in the bracket a1 plus 2d. Complete the bracket is equal to 106 minus 12, which is equal to 94. So now A1 get cancelled. So we get 49D minus 2D is equal to 47D is equal to 94. So hence transposing 47 we get D is equal to 94 by 47. 47 2s are 94. Hence D common difference is equal to 2. Now putting the value of d in the first equation, that is second equation, so we get the value of a1. So that is a1 plus 2d is equal to 12. So replace the value of d which we have found out is equal to 2. So a1 plus 2 into 2 is equal to 12. So t1 plus 4 is equal to 12. So transposing 4 we get 12 minus 4 is equal to 8. So your first term number is 8. Now they have asked the 29th term. So now putting the value of a29, so in the generic term formula, so replace n by 29. So we get a29 is equal to a1 plus 29 minus 1 into d. So now replacing the value of a1 d, we get a1 we have found out, d we have found out. So a1 is equal to 8, d is equal to 2. So 8 plus 28 into 2, 28 into 2 is 56, and a1 is 8, so 8 plus 56 is 64. So the a29 or the 29th term of the question is nothing but 64.